Alrighty. Let's get started. So I did just a little bit of testing off camera on this new patch, just to get some stuff, so my experience is going to be a little bit higher.
Find something? Nice job, BD.
I also opened up this shortcut right here because it was just like right here. The Warlord Standard. A broken standard seeming to indicate that this tower was once under the command of someone known as the Warlord of Terror. That such a name would belong originally to a Bedlam Raider seems unlikely given their subservience to Ravis. We still haven't met Ravis yet, so kind of curious about that. All right, let's see. Let's take these guys out for some easy. Oh. There we go. Okay. That was some easy experience for us. We're almost at our third skill point. I'm gonna want to start cashing these in pretty soon. See what we can do with that. I'm gonna actually head back up this way.
I'll cut your throat. Russian! Take that!
Need a stim!
Die!
I have sustained damage.
As I was saying, I want to head back this way because we kind of ran down to that point down there just so that we could, like, you know, survive. And it wasn't really focused. We didn't really go there for any reason. So I want to keep exploring this area. Ooh. Let's scan this, see what this is. The X-Droid Rifle. Designed for elite range support, the rifle-armed BX-Droid excels at covert operations and swift sniper assignments. In close quarters, they will unleash bursts of accurate, deadly blaster fire in an attempt to overwhelm or suppress their enemy. That checks out. Alright, let's see. Can't jump up there. I do need to heal. So now that performance is a little tiny bit better and I can probably talk to the NPCs, I'm gonna try to do that if I can. I haven't really been using force, like time slow stuff at all. The Garako over there gives a pretty hefty amount of experience, which is nice, but... I also don't have any healing, so we'll have to move. We'll just want to run over here. Oh boy, there are some of these guys too. Ah! Almost got wrecked by that Novistador down there. Whatever they're actually called, I don't remember. Whoa! Well. Splinter says, oh hey, it's Mr. Falls Through Ground. It is, indeed. Alright, we're gonna need to run back. That's fine. Oop, I almost blipped out there. That's kind of interesting. So yeah, the game definitely still has some pretty hefty performance issues. You can see it chugging, but it's a little bit better than it was. I'm averaging around 60 frames per second right now, but it's not a consistent, and it's not stable above 60. It's probably somewhere in the 40s and 50s though on average now, whereas before it was dropping even further than that. So you gotta take a win when you can get it. Let's see what we can do. Is there anything down here worth fighting? No, not really. All right, I want to go down there and check out that spot that had the crate in it. I wanted to open that. Down here. Can't leave a chest unopened, am I right?
One-way door.
All right, locked from the other side. Oh, we got his old hair back. Good old Cal Kestis hair. Let's see what that looks like. It does look like him. I do like all of the new customization options. I think they're fun. A really clashing outfit, but that's fine. Alright, well, this NPC is still gone. This is a specific bug that was fixed apparently in the console versions on the patch. They haven't seemed to address it on PC yet, so we'll see if when we go down to town, we'll be able to actually engage with anyone. I'm worried that they all disappeared. Let's go explore more of this side over here if we can. Wow, his hair is just really glowing. Remind me, I also intend to switch stances back. Okay, that will kill me. I have to jump down just a little bit before I can safely get all the way down there. There we go. That should be better. Hey Blue, welcome to the stream. Oop.
It won't open.
Oof. I guess I respawned. I'll respawn close to here anyway, so it's not a big deal. Let's really quickly change my stance because I don't like the double sabers. I don't care about them. They're not worth using. We'll use saber staff because it is very functional. I'm assuming that's Ravis's hideout. Apparently if we wait long enough, enemies will come out of there, so it might be possible to get in there even if we don't have like a key or haven't unlocked the door.
not possible. I was built for this.
Hit me.
You are inefficient. The board will shatter.
Sweet. All right. Ooh, what's down here? Is this just a force access point? That's what it looks like. Nice. So yeah, it looks like we can't really go too far down the other side, but
Let that be a lesson to y'all. You come into my outpost, I'll hunt you down and kill you myself.
all right. Doma unbowed. As raiders began their ascendance, Doma found it necessary to personally make it clear that the outpost was defended and not to be messed with. I like her. She seems cool. Can I interact with this one? Yeah. Looks like there's a thing up there, though, so I'll definitely want to go investigate that. Ooh. That is just a chasm. Guess I'm gonna have to climb down the hard way. The score in this game, very Star Wars still,
Count yourself lucky you can't smell.
but very different as well. Sodden Grotto, what lives down here? Splinter says, didn't that NPC earlier say she could make a mount out of any animal we brought her? I think so. I think we have to maybe, I don't know, use some sort of force technique on them to calm them, because that's a thing Jedi can do. But I don't have that yet, so I'm not sure.
Not a bad find.
Let's see. What do I do here? Is that a wall to run across? Doesn't really seem like it. Definitely can't jump. Alright, so this appears to be an area we can't do much with yet, which is fine. Ugh. Nice. Oh, it just is telling me that they're interactable. Alright, we didn't miss something last time then. Oh, I'm dumb. I didn't even see the wall. There we go. Oh. Oh no, I got touched. I got touched by the porcupine of death. Crap, where even am I? I have no idea. Let's explore over here for a little bit. This is just another lightsaber table. We have a Metroid wall that we can wall jump up. Anything neat over here? No, nada. Cool computer. What's up here though? What benefit does this give us? Aha, it's an area we can climb. Oh. They can't get me if I'm being sneaky.
Come back here.
The Sodden Grotto sounds like it should be a Dark Souls area. Alright. Come down here for a minute. We'll take down a few others. That is an assassin droid.
Balance disruptor. I don't want to die.
All right, now we can just run up and hopefully they have been de-aggroed. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. Seems like they're still on me, so we'll climb up. We'll fight them. No point in being cowards, right? Fortune favors the bold.
Pursuit completed. You must die. Destroying blaster. Double, get him! I remain.
All right.
Help! Sim!
Okay, hey, we made it. We got up here. What exactly is this? Just a big outpost?
Well fought, but you are outmatched.
This is my tower. What do you want?
To offer you something. A proposal.
Who is Ravis? That voice sounds so familiar. The Bedlam Raiders were formed of many disparate groups of bandits, miscreants, and blasters for hire. One by one, Ravis brought them into the fold through silver-tongued diplomacy and blood-soaked persuasion. Easy.
I've got you.
All right. Oh.
Damage.
All right, got that taken care of.
Look what we found.
And we found some more priorite. That's useful, I guess. What's all down here? Is this anything I can get onto without dying? I don't think so. I think I would need to find the proper way down there. All right. Ooh.
We need to use this.
Bun. Oh. Let's see. Oh no. Cal. Yikes.
Trespasser detected. I have sustained damage.
All right. So we've gotten the reward for this little challenge. That's cool. Got ourselves some Force Essence, I think, or maybe Life Essence. I don't remember which is which. There we go. Not bad. All right, so it looks like immediately there is that marker right there. What the heck is that? Can I remove this beacon? I don't need it anymore. This is like the Toronto Soar or whatever. Yeah. There's something right over there. Why won't it let me place the beacon? That's what I'm confused about. Does it need to be interactable pieces? I'm not sure. Not sure. Really weird. Maybe that feature's just bugged right now. I'm not sure. There we go. Got that shortcut. God, I can't take him seriously. His incredibly goofy mountain man look. It's not a bad look on a lot of people, but here it's just a little bit silly. There we go. Much better. And I can give him the... I might give him a smaller beard. Yeah, short beard. That's better. Perfect. Where else is there, I guess? I guess right here? Neat. Alright. So we explored this little section. Not bad.
There can be only victory.
I guess I'll stick with these for just a little bit. Just to give it a try. Now, what do we want to do? Force... Recovers more life. Could be useful. Improve survival skills. Greater reflexes. I kind of want to see what that is. Block meter refills faster. Okay, that could be useful. Let's go ahead and grab that. I know we're not getting any of the super fancy skills yet, and it's going to make our progression later a little bit weird, but we'll do what we can.
Over yet.
Stim! Nice throw, BD.
All right. Can't go in there. Alrighty. So yeah, it really does seem kind of like the town is the only place for us to go, unless we go over this area. Let's just explore the ground over here. That's a cave with a bunch of stuff in it, and a bunch of monsters that I can very clearly see. Oh. Well, that one was angry. I don't even know what this was. I don't think we've encountered this yet. Let's go fuck up some birds. Oop.
You and me now. Firing.
There we go. Oh, and another Neko? Can I capture this one? Nope.
Good job.
Raka. So watch its movements and be ready to dodge. Can be dealt with fairly quickly, but there are alternatives to fighting. The Raka is a Kobo native that embodies the planet well. Unassuming but surprisingly dangerous, these avian creatures are fiercely protective and will dramatically peck, butt, and charge any who encroach on their territory, thus earning them the moniker Rushers by the locals. However, they are fairly dim-witted and susceptible to certain forms of persuasion. Republic scientists were fascinated by their seeming immunity to local Kobo matter, hypothesizing that their feathers might be somewhat magnetized. Oh, intriguing.
That's it. Give it a try. Not bad, huh?
I feel great.
There you are, good as new. Almost. Lone Wars weren't yesterday.
Did we win?
Nope.
Oh no.
Zig Sosa is not somebody who can say no to a little mechanical tinkering. As such, she found herself repairing things that she most likely should not, such as old separatist battle droids. You're telling me. Definitely shouldn't be repairing those. What's over here? Oh, some sort of picnic or campsite of some kind. Okay, I can't train that creature apparently. And I definitely can't dive down there, but I wonder what's down there. Definitely stuff to go to. Let's see. Can we squeeze? We cannot squeeze through. Can I jump on you and wrangle you? Nope.
Priorite.
Oh, some sort of mining droid that I just unceremoniously murdered.
Well done.
Scavenger droid. These anxious, greedy droids are a familiar sight wherever there is abandoned material up for grabs. Thought to have been originally created to bring valuable scrap to their owners, these droids now roam independently, hoarding whatever valuables they can find with their grubby mechanical hands. That's kind of clever. Kind of fun. I just like the little characterization stuff there. This is a slide. Let's see if we can gimmick it at all. We cannot. We cannot gimmick the slide.
Protect me.
Ouch! You're supposed to be protecting me. Why are you attacking me? Oh, those do a lot of damage. So just says Keith is gonna love those when he gets around to playing this. Yeah, we'll see. I am worried for Keith's playthrough of the game. I'm very concerned about the performance for him. He always says he manages to avoid tech support issues, but I feel like lately that has not been true. Oh my god, they kill you instantly. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. Holy smokes.
Turn back and die.
I'm done with them.
I need one.
Fight me.
Alright, let's fuck that guy up, I guess. The little one, see what we can do. I'm confused why it says that they're weak to certain forms of persuasion, but then persuasion didn't work against them.
I'm your ally.
Oh, it's stuck on a wall. It's cool that they have like different colors and stuff, and they're all still the same like enemy type in game. Oh, I probably need a Neko to climb up that, maybe? I'm guessing. We're at the guessing stage of what possible powers and combinations will this Metroidvania game give me. Alright, let's look around. So that's the area up there where I originally came from. So yeah, kind of looks like this is the only place to go, so we'll just go down here to the Southern Reach. This is where annihilation takes place.
Force is with me.
Splendor says, not even talking about the performance, just the critter that one-shots you. Yeah, I followed what you were saying. I'm saying in general, I'm a little bit nervous for his playthrough.
You interested in the opportunity of a lifetime?
Maybe. Let's hear it.
Some folks ventured into the mine just down yonder. No one's heard from them since. That's right, little droid. Could be the makings of a tragedy. Most things on Kobo are. Prospectors were looking for priorite. Mine is chock full of the stuff. But saving those folks? That's the important thing, course.
I'll look into it.
Now we're in business. Mine is just down yonder, you can't miss it. You tracked down those missing prospectors yet?
Still working on it. Pardon me.
Alright, we did say that we would introduce ourselves in town
It'll be good to see Greez again.
right
In a long
away.
time.
So let's go do
Knows
that.
where the others ended up. Cere stuck in the past. Merrin wandering. Ancient history.
I just wonder where what was her name? Doma's hut is? Where's the boss? Again, I don't read Arabesh, so I can't tell what any of this says. What the fuck?
You don't look like no raider to me. Quick, just act useless.
Easy. We're not looking to cause any trouble. Where's the cantina?
Right over there, newcomer.
You can't miss it.
You're right, I can't. It is right there.
Ah, you troublemaker.
What?
Is this gonna be like City Hall over here or something? This is some kind of farm, I guess. A barn back here. Let's check this out before we go inside. Gonna run into John Marston here. Ooh, like that. Like what I'm seeing there. Now, how does one get on top? Just like that, baby.
Check it out, BD.
But it still doesn't give me a clue as to how to get down into that section. Hey, Bogling.
Hey, little guy.
Alright, what do we do to get in here then? Do I have to cut something that just I can't tell that I can cut? Huh. Is there something I can climb on over here? Or do I have to like spring off of the Neko in order to get in there? That's my guess. Can I climb on any of you? Nope. Curious. We'll have to come back here in a bit. Can't go down there. The light is red, which is video game for you can't go in it. What about over here? Anything good around? Doesn't seem like it. This seems to be just some kind of garage, maybe? Definitely hear something around. Is that another prospector droid or whatever they're called? Scavenger droid? What? Alright.
You think we droids will be seen as your equals when we...
Alright. What's up here? Guess we missed the little prospector droid, scavenger droid that was here, but fine. Alright, so there's B1s through here. Probably don't want to go over there just yet. Maybe I just sequence broke, I don't know. If so, that'd be pretty cool. I don't even know where I am right now. Could I have just walked right in? I could have just walked right in, okay. Hop on over here, grab this bonfire. Game's jugging. Swindler's Wish. Cool.
Come on, buddy.
Now, can I open this from this side? Nope.
pursuing?
That grenade wasn't important.
All right. That's Swindler's Wish, not super far from where everything else is. Oh.
My schematics were designed to specification.
Yeah, good luck with that.
All right, there's the little droid. Climb up over here. I just want to avoid the enemies so that I can get that droid. Because I think I need to actually kill it with the lightsaber. I can't use force powers on it because when I tried it, it dug immediately into the ground before. So I don't know where he is. He's still even around, or do I need to sit at the thing again? Yeah, it does not look like he's around, so we'll have to do that one more time. I'll come back here later. Because again, I do want to progress the story. I want to go meet Doma, or whatever their name is, and get back to Greez.
Think you can pull a fast one on us?
It was all just a misunderstanding.
Hey,
Is that Zim?
That we cannot do. This thing sold us a priceless relic. The key we have been searching for. Except, of course, it's fake!
I thought it was the real deal, Ravis. Honest.
That is Zim. That's Invader Zim.
I believe you. But mistakes like these cannot be tolerated. Let this be a reminder of what happens when you cross the Bedlam Raiders. Kill him.
Oh no! No!
enough. Walk away.
What a great animation.
A Jedi. Remind our friend here why his kind are supposed to be dead.
Try that again. Fast, aren't ya? Got that through. Almost finished.
Wow, it was impossible to to parry for some reason. Alright, we'll fix that. I can also now go... There we go. I want to kill that scavenger droid as quickly as I can, though. Oh God.
this is a good find.
All right. Got what we were looking for. Raph says, how's the game running? It's all right. It's running okay. Not amazing, but not terrible right now. A new patch came out that fixes some things, but not everything. So it's not, the performance isn't perfect, but. Kendal says solid crowd management. Thank you. We gotta kill Zeke.
You can't hit me. Oh, you're...
Oof.
Stim!
Take that. Saw that coming. That won't last forever. Look at that. Here we go. This is fun. Bad move. Lift off. You barely got me. Get back here.
Impressive.
Next time you want to pick a fight, you go through us.
What a delight to see one of your kind in action after all these years. Noble Jedi Knight, if you stay your hand, I shall withdraw in peace.
He knows how to communicate with Jedi.
Be seeing you.
This is him, Doma. This is the one who stood up to the Bedlam Raiders.
All right, that's enough, Turgle. Get over here.
Yes.
You're Doma?
Well, yes, I am. You got a name, Jedi?
I'm Cal. This is BD1. We'd, appreciate it if you kept this quiet.
Well, out here on the frontier, only way we survive is by sticking together.
That's right.
You didn't have to step in just now, but you did.
Yes, you did.
Turgle, shut it. We'll keep your secret safe. Cal. I'm sure we could both benefit from it.
Thanks.
Relatively rich in natural minerals and of some archaeological interest, Koboh has attracted a steady trickle of prospectors in the last 7 decades. Not all of them stuck around or survived, but those that do live a thrifty life, ever searching for enough scratch to survive.
Remember to swing by my shop later.
Will do.
Oh, Cal, I can't tell you enough how grateful I am you saved me.
Anytime.
And those moves! Incredible! Where did you learn to do that?
I thought we agreed not to talk about that.
Oh, right. Yeah, of course.
A schemer by nature, Turgle is always getting himself into trouble with the Bedlam Raiders. After Cal saves his life, Turgle feels indebted to the Jedi. I always hear, what's his name, Richard Horowitz, that's his actor. I always hear him as Raz from Psychonauts. Like, that's just the voice that is in my head for him. Ravis. The Gendai Ravis is the leader of the Bedlam Raiders. He orders his lieutenant to kill Turgle after being sold a fake key.
But do you think you could teach me a few tricks sometime?
I really don't want you to hurt yourself.
But Doma says that's what I'm best at.
That's what I'm now just imagining. I'm imagining Raz as a Jedi youngling. He's a little Padawan Raz. At the mouth of the Kobo Mountains, where steep slopes meet flat valley plains, lies the Ramblers Reach Outpost, the oldest post-Republic settlement on the planet. The outpost is built around a dust-balled main street and several smaller side streets. The main street is flanked on either side by a well-worn cantina owned by one Greez Dritus and a market run by the town's de facto leader, Doma Dendra.